Hey guys, it's Tony with Backwoods Biker Magazine and Wood Tramp Outdoors. Um, a lot of people have asked, especially in classroom environments, what do you do if you don't have a sharpening stone when you're out in a survival situation? Hang tight, I'm going to talk to you about that. So, welcome back. You know, everybody's been in a situation where you've been out in the woods, maybe for an extended period of time, and, you've been using your blade, and it gets to the point where it's just not cutting like it should anymore. It's been compromised on the edge, the micro edge, and, if you are prepared and you know that you're going to need a hone at some point, you're going to need to hone your knife, drop your knife, whatever, then you can take out, a mini system. I've got one with me today that I wanted to show you that is perfect for that if you have got time to prepare and you know your knife is going to be compromised. And it's this guy right here. This is from Work Sharp. It's just a field sharpener. It's got a coarse diamond stone, a fine diamond stone. It's got two different ceramic stones on it, and it also has a leather strop on it. All right, so it's a great system, and it also has a place for serrated knives, which doesn't get any business with me because I don't carry serrated knives. Can also sharpen hooks with this guy, and it's like 25 bucks on Amazon. But I like these, and I do recommend these to a lot of people. But again, what happens if you're out in the woods and you don't have something like this? If you are in a true survival situation, it's not the end of the world, because you can find stones. Sorry about the traffic. I'm only about 100 yards away from a highway that I didn't realize was going to be this loud. All is not lost, because if you know what to look for and where to look for it, you can find a stone that'll help you bring your edge back to a workable condition. All right, and it's not really that tough. The first thing you got to do is you got to identify exactly what you're looking for. Okay, you want something that is flat, obviously as flat as possible. So for us here in the eastern woodlands, that's usually something like a sandstone or a limestone, and you don't just want to pull them up out of a stone wall somewhere. That can sometimes work if you're lucky and you nap something off. It might be flat enough, but the place to really look is in a creek bed, because there you're going to find some stones where water has eroded it to a very flat condition. I'm going to back off here. I'm going to kind of show you what I'm talking about, and I'll show you how to use that. Hang tight. Okay guys, so we're looking through this stream, and if you can, I don't know if you can see because of the reflection on there, but there are a couple nice pieces of sandstone that are down inside of here. They're a little bit large, but they're perfect because they do have a flat side to them. Here it is. Here's one right here. This is awful big though. Right? No, that ain't gonna work. Here's another one right here. Nope, that's too big. Here's a couple here. Oh, look over here. Yeah, in this creek bed here where the water has subsided, and we're looking for something that's nice and flat, something without a lot of high edges. This is one that is not sandstone, but because of the fact that it's somewhat flat. Matter of fact, this is the guy right here. We'll take this up with us, and then I'm looking at another one right here. Yeah, you see that right there? These are the two type of stones. Here's another one right here. This one is really Really nice. See that? How flat that is right there? Yeah, that's the guy. So, I mean, I'm going to drop that one there because this is much better. So hang tight. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. All right, here we go. This is one of my favorite knives that I have. I've used this a lot. This is from LT Wright. This is called the Genesis Scandi. This was our introduction to LT years ago. And this is the original knife that he submitted to us for review. And as a matter of fact, this was Backwoods Biker Magazine's Knife of the Year one year. And I just love this guy. But so you are a little bit compromised, and what you want to do is you want to choose the right stone. And again, this is the guy right here. All right, and it has a beautiful flat edge or flat surface right here. You want to make sure that it's wet. This one is already soaked with water, but I'm going to put it in the water again. All right, and the key to this is not, I've seen guys try this and they'll put their knife down here and they'll do this here, right? That's really not what you want to do. I guess if that's your choice, you do that. If you've been taught that, that's fine. You know, but the truth of the matter is the easiest way to do this is you hold your knife out in front of you like this, and you can see the bevel on the knife. And then you take the flattest part of the stone, which is right here for me on this guy, right? And you go right along the edge of your knife, right? And hopefully you don't drop it in the water like I just did. Well, unfortunately, I dropped it in muddy water. So that means I can't find it. But what I did find was something that was even better. This is a smaller piece, but it is flatter yet. So the same thing goes here. You hold it out in front of you, and you find the edge on it, and you just slide that right along there, right? Just like so. And I can feel some burrs in this knife. And each time I go, the burrs actually start to go away. Yeah, so when you feel the burr's not there, then you go to the other side. You got to be a little ambidextrous on this here. But you can see how flat this guy is. Man, that dude is just flat as could be. All right, then you just go along the other side right here. You know, doing this without gloves, probably smart. Get a better grip on it this way. And again, just take this right along here, and I can feel that burr. It's going away. All right? You don't have to go at it like you're killing snakes. It's just, the key is keep it flat, keep your angle, and as long as you're like this, you can see the angle, right? Right along there. And then once you do that, you are good to strop this. So what do you do when you're out in the woods and you don't have a strop? Well, there's several things that I've got on me today. I know I have a strop in the bag, but that's what I'm trying to do is show you what if you don't. Well, if you have a leather belt, you can attach that belt to a tree where you can stretch it out and make it a little bit tight. Today I've got a haversack. This is a waxed canvas haversack from Woodcraft Outdoors. Jason Hunt makes these. One of the best bags, haversacks I've ever seen. This is waxed canvas, so canvas actually is a great strop. And all you have to do is run it the opposite way. Just about 10 or 15 times. And then if you happen to have a canvas strap, look at this. You can use the canvas strap also to strap your knife. Can you see that? Now how sharp is this? See that? That's popping some hairs. Now again, you're not going to have it shop sharp. You know, I mean, this is to get you through an emergency survival situation when you're out in the woods somewhere and you absolutely need, drop dead, gotta have it brought back to life. This will do it. Just remember, the stone has got to be flat as possible, and you got to keep it wet. And after that, you find whatever you can to be able to strop your knife. If you got it on a pair of blue jeans, I do today, but I'm not going to move the camera. But I've used my jeans before to be able to strop that burr right out. You know, so thanks for the question. This is something that, as far as I'm concerned, is a very important survival skill. So, till next time, you guys ride free, you live free, and as always, you be safe out there.